Why Ipob supporters must ignore Buharis conditions and attend Nnamdi Kanu'S court hearing, Deji Adeyanju reveals. Popular Nigerian rights activist Deji Adeyanju has charged the supporters of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, to flood the Federal High Court Abuja on Monday. The charge by Adeyanju is coming after the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, warned members of the Ipob to stay out of the court. Malami had announced that the members of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, aren't allowed near the court premises when trial of their detained leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, continues on Monday, 26th July. We have concluded plans with the security agencies on how to deal with anyone who tries to foment trouble on that day. We don't want to see anyone wearing Ipob t-shirt or cap near the court premises that day. The person entitled to be at the court is Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer only and the federal government's lawyers. Also some government officials, that's all. We don't want the court to be overcrowded on that day, the Attorney General of the Federation said on Thursday. But the convener of the concerned Nigerian told members of Ipob to ignore the warning of the AGF and storm the court because protest is their constitutional right and the only language President Buharis understands. I appeal to Nnamdi Kanu's supporters to flood the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday as they begin his trial. That is the language Buhari understands. Don't let anyone scare you. Citizens have the right to protest and also to attend the trial of one of their own. That is it. Yes, abuse of rights. Yeah, very much practiced here in Nigeria, most especially this very administration. I've never seen an administration that abused the rights of citizens more than this Buhari's administration. You understand? You see, how can you be a citizen of a country and you are denied of the right to come out and protest where you discover injustice in a country? It's part of the constitution now. Why? It has never been practiced in the history of Nigeria, but this very administration practiced it, denied many Nigerians. If you decide to come out to voice out, it is either he sends DSS to come after you to arrest you, or he order for your execution or something of that such. Silently. Okay, look at the secret video that was released by one Kenyan man to Nnamdi Kanu's counsel. The guy was telling the Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer that look, that the initial plan for Nnamdi Kanu is not to extradite him. It is to do what? To execute him. If you can remember, in that very call, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, got shocked and said, "What?" It means that we wouldn't have been talking about Nnamdi Kanu's trial. What we would have been talking about is the demise of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But to God be the glory that that didn't work. You see that? So Nigeria is a country that you cannot predict when they decide to plan for your your dismissal or your execution or anything. You see that? That's why Americans are very afraid of us in this country, and I concur to the full. Yeah, go to other countries and see what the attitude we are putting up. So I've never seen any administration that abused people's rights more than this very administration. Buhari administration has abused the rights of citizens, people, individuals. In fact, he has cunningly, infused illegality into many communities. Look at what is happening in many communities today. It is as a result of Buhari's system of administration. You understand? So it is Buhari's system of administration that has caused all of these things. Look at the attitude a lot of many of our governors are putting up today. It is still Buhari. Many of our governors, do you think that they have the intention to be behaving the way they are behaving? No. Some of them are afraid. Some of them are doing what they are doing because they are looking for a favor from Buhari. People like David Umahi. Umahi is looking for a favor. That is why he's following Buhari sheepishly like a cow. If you listen to his excuse of defecting from PDP to APC, you understand what I'm trying to say. The biasness is there. He said that I defected from PDP to APC because of the father I saw in Buhari. What kind of father do you see in Buhari? What kind of stupid father do you see in Buhari? What kind of good virtue do you see in Buhari? There is, as far as I'm concerned, there is no good virtue. Oh my God! See, let's stop listening to lies. Umar defected because of his personal agenda. His personal agenda in politics. You understand? And that is just it. Now, Deji Adeyanju has come out strong to enlighten Nigeria, to enlighten the Ipob members that look, that it is their right to be there and observe Nnamdi Kanu'S trial. Yes, it is their right. It is their right to be there. Nobody is supposed to deny them of that right. There is a plan that the federal governments are planning to bring in. You understand? So, excusing the Ipob members, denying the Ipob members of opportunity of taking part in the trial, I tell you, is it has an hidden agenda. But to me, I used to say it, and I'll keep saying it, that to me, it doesn't. It won't still change the judgment that will be passed on that day. That the Ipob members are there, they are not there, still will not change the judgment. Still will not going to give the federal government a fair judgment. You know what is going to be is going to be. God Almighty, who have made it possible for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to still be alive till the day of the very trial, will definitely prefer a positive judgment on that day. You understand? So we don't need to flog much on that. We don't need to be afraid for that very day. The only thing I would just say to the Ipob members is that they should remain resolute. Remain focused. Don't be shaken, just as you have always been. Just like you have always been. You know, Ipob is, though we have many groups agitating for Biafra, but Ipob has been the most strongest in the pursuit for Biafran struggle. They have been very, very, very resolute, and that is why they are much known and more recognized than every other group in Nigeria. You know, they are more recognized and well known. That's why they get all the support, endorsements, and all of that. You understand? So just remain resolute, just remain focused, you know, and even there is still a way that they can still take part in the hearing. It's not until you appear inside the court, you know, listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talk and the judge passing his judgment is when you have taken part in the case. You can still take part indirectly, you know, they said they don't want to see anybody within the premises, but you can still be there, but not within the premises. You know, just be within the community or the place where the court actually resides